Hello Houston, this is Jason Hammond, the Science Outreach Manager and Life Science Educator here at the Children's Museum Houston. Today is a special day. It is Inauguration Day, and for the first time in the history of the United States, we will be welcoming Vice President-elect Kamala Harris as the first woman Vice President in the United States. So to honor that, I'm going to read a book today called Kamala and Maya's Big Idea, which is written by Meena Harris, who is Kamala Harris's niece, and it's illustrated by Ana Ramirez Gonzalez. I'm going to go ahead and read this book for you, and we're going to have some history today. You know what should be out there? Kamala asked her sister Maya. Us, said Maya. A slide, said Kamala. And a swing, Maya added. A playground, they shouted together. Kamala and Maya had an idea. It was a very good idea and a very big idea. They were going to need help. And here they are, look at them, gazing out and doing their dreams. Wouldn't it be great if there was a playground in the courtyard, Maya said. That does sound nice, Mommy agreed. How can we make that happen, Kamala asked. Well, I suppose the first step would be to ask the landlord, the person who owns the building. And there's Kamala and Maya asking their mom if they can ask the landlord. So Kamala wrote a letter, and Maya drew a picture, and they went to see the landlord to discuss their idea. And you can see them, it looks like they're both drawing pictures here, but you get the idea. The landlord thought about it for less than a second. I don't think so, no. And you can even see the second hand on the clock here. That's how long it took them, just that little red second. But look how sad they're looking. They tried, and they were told no. That was not the answer they wanted, but they weren't ready to give up. That night, the sisters tried to think of ways to turn a no into a yes. I remember when I was a kid in bed with my brother next to me, we would talk about things like that too, just like this. Look at these pretty pictures. They asked the other kids in the building if they wanted a playground in the courtyard. Did they? Of course they did, and they had ideas too. Let's have a teeter-totter and a basketball hoop and flowers. And here they all gathering together, forming their plans. So Kamala wrote a longer letter, and they went to see the landlord together. Dear landlord, right now the courtyard of our building is empty and no one uses it. If there were swings, kids could fly high. Little heart. If there was a sandbox, kids could build. If there was a slide, kids could go so far, so fast. Can you build it, please? And like she made these little drawings, the kids sliding, little sandbox with swings in it. I like the sun. The sun's a very happy sun. The landlord thought about it for less than 5 seconds. A project this big is expensive. We don't have the money for that. Do your parents know you're here? And there's that dreaded question, do your parents know you're here? Well, they know, but these are kids asking. They want answers from the landlord. This was not the answer they wanted, but Kamala was not ready to give up. If we ask our parents and do it all ourselves, can we fix up the courtyard? The landlord thought about that for a whole 10 seconds. Finally, he shrugged. If you can do it yourselves, sure. This wasn't exactly the answer they wanted, but it was a start. The kids all spoke to their parents about their ideas for the courtyard. They hung up posters and knocked on neighbors' doors. So hanging the poster on the bulletin board, talking to their parents. But they got the same answers from everyone. I'm sorry. Wow, that is a big job. Wish I could help. Which they knew meant no, no, no. So they're asking all these people and everyone's saying no. That's probably going to make them a little sad. But then Mr. Green stopped to talk. I work construction and I could maybe get some scrap lumber and some sand for a sandbox. Really? Kamala said. Yes, exclaimed Maya. Okay, I'll try. It wasn't a yes, but right now maybe was the sweetest word they had ever heard. Maybe gave them hope. They have a nice little courtyard here with all the butterflies and stuff. It's going to look great when they get their sandbox. If they get their sandbox. The next weekend maybe turned into a yes. So yeah, they're going to get their sandbox. You can see them all bringing their lumber together here. The kids all helped measure and Mr. Green cut the boards. Then they sanded and hammered and sanded some more. Then came the actual sand. See him pouring the sand inside there. They were all thanking Mr. Green when Miss Lopez stopped to talk. I work at a garage. Maybe they have an extra tire for a teeter-totter. Another maybe. And it got them excited. You can see how excited they are. In the weeks that followed, lots of I don't knows turned into maybes and then yeses. Here comes some flowers, here's the teeter-totter, everyone's helping out, a great sense of community here. No one could do everything, but everyone could do something. And you can see here, one person's doing a certain job, another person's doing another job, someone's doing a job here, someone's doing a job here. Kamala and Maya wanted everyone to celebrate the new playground. They made another big poster inviting their neighbors to a potluck party. There were hot dogs and hummus, spicy chicken and potato salad, strawberries and brownies and lemonade. Making me hungry. Mrs. Flores set up a sprinkler for the kids to run through. Mr. Green brought the music. Look at all this lovely food. I want to eat that. Kamala admired the new playground, but she noticed that there was still one thing missing. And even though Kamala's noticing things missing, people are having a good time right now. Look at everyone's happy and smiling. No one knew how to make a slide, but Miss Flores knew where they might buy one. I teach at Emerson Elementary, and they are redoing their playground. Maybe we could buy the old slide. This was a different kind of maybe. How can we afford that maybe? But now everyone was trying to find a way to turn that maybe into a yes. Those brownies are delicious. Maybe we could have a bake sale. We can all bring toys and books and have a sidewalk sale. I want a brownie now. They look good. No one could do everything, but everyone could contribute something. And you see that sense of community again. There's hats and dresses and old shoes and books and brownies and lemonade and all kinds of good stuff. And she has the lollipops for some reason. When the slide arrived at last, Maya and Kamala got the first ride. The landlord was impressed. I want to shake your hands, girls, he said. You did a good job. You all did a good job. Everyone's cheering and happy because when you work together, things happen. Kamala and Mary had an idea. Kamala and Maya had an idea. It was a very good idea and a very big idea. And with a lot of help, they made it happen. Look at everyone having fun. Sandcastles being built. There's a garden, teeter-totter, people on the slide. I can't blame them for saying, hooray for Kamala and Maya. Hooray for the Purse sisters. What's next, Kamala? Kamala, looking up, said, I'm wondering what the view is like from the roof. And that's our story. And you can see at the end, the view from the roof is her thinking about her future. And look how far she's come. She's the Vice President of the United States now. So, if you have a big idea yourself, ask people for help. Don't be shy. Go up to someone and say, hey, can you help me with my big idea? And maybe someday, you'll be Vice President of the United States. With that, I am going to say my farewells now. I am Jason Hammond. I am here at the Children's Museum Houston. I really do hope to see you soon. I hope you have a great day full of great ideas, and I hope you're going to succeed in everything you try in. Thank you so much. Bye for now.